Go, Chris. Come on.
Hey everyone, it's Chris from Smithy Fitness. Welcome back. And hey, thanks for tuning in. I know a lot of you started following me because of the Farmer's Carry Challenge. I did actually 3 years ago now at 90 days of carrying heavier and heavier every day. And now I'm talking about Olympic lifting. But let me just tell you that Farmer's Carries laid the foundation for everything that I'm doing now. Carrying heavier and heavier and heavier bells. In fact, I got up to carrying the 36 and the 40 and the 44 kilo bells, fairly long distances, and it just increased the grip strength so dramatically. And again, grip strength is directly correlated to overall strength. So the greater your grip strength, the greater the potential of everything else in your body. So listen, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to talk about goal setting. That's relevant, even if perhaps at this point Olympic lifting's not all that relevant to you. Anyway, let's see what the human body's capable of. So this is the path to the World Championships. I'm now down to 55 days. I did a video about 45 days ago on the 100-day path, and this is really just an update of how I'm doing and progress and likelihood of success, I guess. So the competition is on December 3rd. It's in Orlando. It's at 9 a.m. I have the start list. There's only 5 of us in my category. So if I come in last, and I may well come in last, I'm still 5th best in the world, according to people that are showing up. I know there's a lot of other lifters my age that can do more, but they're in Romania or South Africa or whatever, and they don't want to make the trip. But so what? That's their problem. I'm going to be top 5 in the world, minimum. Now my goal is to hit a 70 kilo snatch and a 95 kilo clean and jerk. And what I've been doing since the 100 days is I set out sort of a path towards hitting those numbers. And here's the progress. So for September 30th, my goal was to snatch 60 kilos and clean and jerk 83. Actually, I snatched 60 and I clean and jerked 82, so pretty darn good. Just didn't quite make that, but that's no big deal. And my October 31st goal is to snatch 65 kilos and clean and jerk 90. Well, right now I'm at 64.85, and I'm going to show you those to you right now. I'm going to insert them, 64 and 85. Let's go.
Yeah, nice. Let's go. Nice.
That's tough, Chris. Let's go. Come on, Chris.
Yeah.
So as I've done the 64 and 85, I think, and it's only October 7th, I've changed the goal. I'm going to do 67 and 90 for my October 31st goals. The 67 I think is really doable. The 90 is going to be a fair bit of work. The clean and jerk is a little bit harder for me, but I think I can do it. So November 30th, the goal is 70.95, and of course that will translate into the championship. Now, one of the things I was really working on was adding weight to my frame. I'm going to be lifting in the 81 kilo class. When I made the first video on September 1st, roughly, I weighed 74.5 kilos. Again, I'd come through the hernia surgery and a little bit of a hip injury, so I was light at that point. But right now, I'm at 79 kilos. So I've put on 4.5, about 10 pounds, and I'm a little bit pudgier than I would normally be, but it's helping me a lot. My goal for November 28th is hit 82 kilos, which is 1 kilo over, but it'll be easy to cut 1 kilo before the weigh-in on December 3rd. So I still got some weight to put on, but making great progress here. So, you know, as I look at it and, okay, how am I doing? What is the likelihood of me hitting the 70-95 on my current trajectory? And if there's anything that's iffy, how can I fix it? So things that are going well is that I've put on the weight, the 4.5 kilos. I've been very consistent with my training, and we've really worked, my coach and I have worked on technique, and I think my technique is improving, although absolutely more work to do. So we'll go over here to things that need work. I need to get stronger, of course, and mobility work. So the ability to get those elbows high at the bottom of the clean. Right now I'm a little bit over. I need to be a little bit higher, so I need to work on the mobility there. Also at the bottom of the squat, especially for the snatch, I need to be able to get down there and not sort of be leaning forward. So hard to explain on film, but mobility is a big deal. So I'm doing something called Yoga Body. That's a course I bought through Instagram. It's a hip opening 21-day challenge or opportunity. So I'm working through that. I'm on about day 12. I'm really quite stiff, as anybody is over 30 probably, and it just gets worse as the years go by. Even if you're exercising, you'll find that unless you're working at it, your range of motion is slowly decreasing. So I'm doing this Yoga Body. I'm also working on the SOTS press, and I'm going to insert an example of that right now. So you can see that it's pretty awkward at the bottom doing a press. You really need shoulder mobility and hip mobility. The back needs to be almost vertical at the bottom of the squat. And we all want to squat like this. It needs to be almost vertical, which is a challenge without me opening up the hips and working on the shoulders. So that's a great one. I think that's helping me a lot. Now, another thing I need to work on is weight gain. And over here, I say things are going well with weight gain, but I've hit this 79 level, and that's it feels like a set point for my body. I've been here now for about a week and a half, even though I'm still eating a lot. So I've got another 3 kilos I want to gain. I don't want to get any fatter. I know that there's no way I can put on 3 kilos of pure muscle, but hopefully I can put on some muscle along with whatever else I have to put on to get that muscle. So I've got to work on getting to 82. Legs carry the day. Look, it all comes down to how strong are your legs. What can you squat? It really transfers to every part of your body, because the legs are the biggest muscles. The quads and the glutes and the hamstrings are the biggest muscles in your body. And as they get stronger, your testosterone is increased, and that goes to all the parts of your body. So yes, we're working on other muscles, but really it comes from the legs. Whatever your legs are however strong your legs are, will give you the potential of your full lifts. So really got to work on the legs. So my front squat goal is 110 kilos by the end of October and 120 by the end of November. I've only done 100 so far, but I haven't tested for a single max. I did a triple at 91. I'll insert that here. So that's actually pretty good. Does that equal 110? If I went for a heavy single, probably not quite, but by the end of October, I think I can get 110, 112. And then this is going to be a big number to get to 120, and that will require me to weigh 82 kilos. In this short period of time, if I had more time, I could get there without adding so much weight just by, the work. Back squat, goal of 130 for the end of October and 140 for November. Now yesterday, which was October 7th, I actually did 126.
Push. Yeah, nice.
So that was pretty good. I'm definitely going to hit 130 by the end of October, hopefully 132 or 133. And then 140 by the end of November would be awesome. And I think if I can hit these, I can do this. If I do this, the 70-95, I've got a really good shot at fourth. Again, there's 5 in my category. Right now, my competition total is lower than the other 4 lifters. And the first 3 lifters are way ahead of me. So if they have even a half decent day, there's no way I can catch them. The guy who's 1 ahead of me, if I can do 70-95, I have a chance to beat him depending on how he does. He'll have to do more than his previous best competition total, but he's training hard as well right now and could well beat me. So really all I care about is this. The 70-95 is sort of, I can't control what anybody else does, and I can only be as strong as I can be. 70-95 would be killer, awesome, would just blow my own Ontario records out of the water, and then set me up for next year, because I've still got another couple of years in this category, and I think I can get better. I don't feel that my age is knocking it down, not yet, and hopefully not for quite a while. So I'm putting up some of my lifts. I know I haven't done a full video in a month and a half almost, but I am putting up on YouTube, on the YouTube Shorts, some of my lifts. Also on Twitter, I'm putting up more lifts, and I'm at Smithy Fitness TO. And Instagram, I don't put up so much there, but a few, and that's Smithy_fitness_TO. The TO stands for Toronto. That's just me identifying myself. All right, so that's it. I'll do another one in the, when I'm like 25 days out or thereabouts, an update. And listen, I hope to get out for a farmer's carry, just a light carry on an off day, and talk to you about optimism or performance or something that I like to talk about. But no guarantees. This is taking up a lot of my energy and time, and recovery is a massive part of this puzzle, having enough time to recover between workouts, because the workouts are often quite intense. All right, thank you for watching, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.